7-month-old Emmanuel Haro's parents have been arrested for murder. This is video shared by the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department of the arrest. They say it happened this morning. The department says they don't believe Emmanuel is alive, but their search for his remains continues. San Bernardino sheriffs are also saying the kidnapping his parents reported in Yucaipa didn't happen. And we ran into the family attorney outside the family's home, but he didn't want to say much. Any comments on it?
I don't have any comments. I don't know what's going on.
The community is heartbroken, and still the question remains, where is Emmanuel?
Trying to figure out where the baby is and how we can find him or help.
We have some good news and some bad news in the Emmanuel Haro case. Obviously, the good news is that Emmanuel's parents are behind bars tonight. I think all of us are going to sleep better tonight knowing that they have been arrested. Now, the bad news is that Emmanuel is no longer with us. But not just that, they haven't found Emmanuel yet. I was hoping when I saw Rebecca and Jake getting snatched out of their house, I was hoping that law enforcement had already located Emmanuel. But they haven't. They found a significant amount of blood, so much so that they had to remove floorboards from the home. They had to take floorboards out of the ground from the home because there was so much blood. But still, they don't know where Emmanuel is. They got evidence. They searched 3 different buildings just right there on the property. I don't know, how much evidence they have. I don't know exactly what they collected, but we do know they took some floorboards out of the house. And the search for Emmanuel continues. I'm sure that they're going to interrogate Rebecca and Jake, try to get them to flip on each other. However, we do have an interesting lead coming in here. Ahmed, or On the Tira, he's been covering this story very closely. Earlier today, there was a scare. Shortly after Emmanuel's parents were arrested, Ahmed passed out in the middle of the street. Luckily, he's okay though, and he's already back on the case. And he has a source that tells him that one night, they saw Rebecca and Jake driving up and down this street just over and over again. A street that had a construction site on the street, like right there nearby the road. And he saw Jake and Rebecca just driving up and down the street. And then at 12 o'clock at night, he saw Rebecca kind of like walking through the area with a black stroller. 12 o'clock at night, Rebecca walking around with a black stroller near a random construction site in like this area where they have like storage containers and all types of stuff. There's a lot of fresh dirt out there already. So I don't know if this is where Emmanuel is. I don't know if, if this is factual information, but this is what Ahmed's sources are telling him. And Ahmed actually went to the area to check it out. Let's go ahead and roll the clip, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Belloso, we have made it to Yucaipa, California, a new lead where Rebecca and Jake Haro were seen here at the Sanctuary Church in Yucaipa, California. And it was midnight. My constituent and source was driving with his family. He said he observed Rebecca and Jake Haro driving up and down 5th Street in Yucaipa on the 12th at midnight, okay? He seen Rebecca pushing a black stroller here to the back of the property. You can see just how vast this property is here on the Tira. Rebecca was seen pushing a black stroller through the property here, and you can see there's rocks there. There's a whole layout on the Tira. There's containers over there, homie. There's a tree line here as well. And then you can see this property is very, very vast. on the tira. And so the question remains, what was Rebecca and Jake Haro doing here at midnight with a black stroller on this property? And so if we get closer, you can see police should really take a look at this portion of the tira, homie. Wow. Just wow. There is a hole in the fence here. There is a sewer drainage here. I mean, it's just a vast, there's a box. Oh, thank goodness. It's literally enough for you fine folks to get a cadaver team out here in Yucaipa, homie. I really hope this information helps here on 5th Street and Yucaipa Boulevard at the Sanctuary Church, homie. There is a drain here. You can see that there is in fact a drain here on the tira. Now you see here on this portion of the drain, there is fresh dirt here. There's another small pile here. Doesn't look like it would be anything, no. If police wanted to come out here and look, this would be a very, very good place to start on the tira, homie. Spencer. Hola. Medalloso has entered the chat.
I would really like to know what day or what night this happened. I know in the video Ahmed said on the 12th, but I think he was talking about how it was 12 a.m., not the 12th. So it would be helpful if we knew what day, this was. Was this a week ago? Or, like 8 or 9 days ago? Was this 2 weeks ago? A month ago? And I hope that law enforcement is aware of this. I'm sure that they are. But yeah, that's very interesting because we don't know where Emmanuel is. But for the most part, we know that they, got rid of him somehow. And you're not just going to be walking around. Rebecca's not just going to be walking around with a baby stroller at 12 o'clock, in the morning. Who in the hell decides, oh, it's 12 a.m., time to take my baby on a stroll around a construction site? Like, hey, I'm going to leave the comfort of my own home. I'm going to drive to a construction site so me and my baby can roll around a little bit, take a look at these storage containers and these drainage sewers and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely sus. Definitely sus for sure. But only time will tell where Emmanuel is or what exactly happened to him. I do think that we will get details soon. Because I think that either Rebecca or Jake, I think one of them's going to talk, if not both of them. I don't think this is going to be a situation where we never ever find out what happened to Emmanuel or where he is. One of them is going to break, if not both. Maybe by the time I wake up in the morning, one of them will have already talked. We'll see. We'll see. Right now it's really late though, so I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. You guys let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.